Basically, I don't want to do anything else I have to do a bunch of writing for at this point. It's a good track.
Lush 50.
What are nightmares made of? Good question. Did you play Albuquerque at any of the shows you went to? He played it for us and it went on for like 10 extra minutes. Yes, I think it was probably a similar probably a similar one. I'm like the No Strings Attached. Tour where he actually like pretends to forget what he's doing partway through Albuquerque and just has to do the whole thing over again. Oh, I probably should have gone to the left there. But yeah, yeah, it's a good concert. He's doing, I believe, the Indulgent, Ill-Advised concert tour again this year, or a sequel to it. I was not expecting the bubble to be so fast. Truly a legend. Alright, that's the plan. Jump, move slightly to the right. I'm getting this. I really enjoy like the 100 short rooms of concept. Daizo's 100 Rooms of Enemies is really legitimately good if you've never played it. Guess I gotta wait. Bubbles bouncing like a Kirby Soul Boss. Yeah. The exact same forgetting thing. The part where he asking the Donut Man questions went on for longer. That I don't remember, but I could totally see him doing that. It's a good gag. How am I supposed to do this? Like a weird-ass one-tile jump. I mean, you could basically extend that gag as long as you feel... Okay. We almost take those. Like, you can extend it as long as you feel like, because there's just so many varieties of donuts beyond, like, Bavarian cream-filled, bear claws, apple fritters, all the ones he names in the song. I mean, you can get, I don't know, glazed... Oh, God, I'm not coming up with any donuts. I like custard-filled donuts. Those are fun. Do you need to take on Mario? Well, the thing is, this is like the, 9th of this particular series. Lush 50, an Australian Kaizo streamer, I believe, has made at least 9 of these, or 8 of these before this. Alright, come on. Oh. Need to make him a bit higher up in the air, I think. There we go. I can two-shot a room, I'm calling it good. Probably should have moved a little bit faster. How is this supposed to work? No, not like that. And all you have is this box of half a dozen starved creative weasels. Yeah. Okay, I'll take that. Start biting my face all over. They're just going nuts. Man, they're tearing me apart. Alright, I gotta land on this thing. Fall on that thing. Oh, I almost one-shot it. There we go. There's at least a few different variants of this with more difficulty. Some having more difficulty than others. Like, this one isn't too far out there. Dang it. I have the word indignant. Weird Al, for vocabulary. Let's get back over there. Probably need to get more airtime off the first one. This music, yeah, seriously, there are some absolute banger tracks that have been ported to SMW Central. Like, if you go to smwcentral.net, you can find some really good ones. I like the, there's a port of Siren, which is like a classic demo scene track that I absolutely adore. The most recent one I think is good, but I think the prior one had a better lead. What am I supposed to do here? I definitely need a higher jump off that. No, wait, I got it. I go off... No, I need to use the middle one to get back. There's a trick here I'm not understanding yet, but we'll figure it out. Yeah, I feel like getting that off that one at its height is the key to the whole thing. There we go. The one on the left was a complete and utter red herring. Okay, I need the key. Okay, that room was easy. Reminds you of RPG music. It very might be RPG music, actually. There are ports of basically everything you can think of on SMW Central. I want to say even like ridiculous things like the Price is Right music. There's definitely ports of like Final Fantasy VII, Breath of Fire, Chrono Trigger, that sort of thing. There was a Chrono Trigger track in one of the last ones I played. You know, I probably should throw that first before worrying about that. Close enough. Hold B. I need to hold my jump button longer while letting go. Nope, that's not it. Is that a mode? That's cute. Speaking of RPGs, you've been playing Parasite Eve with a physical PS1. Nice! I actually do own that. I've had it for a while. I was planning to play it some Halloween time, but I've had bad luck the last Halloween or so. Spent most of the prior October traveling and then ended up with some horrible tooth pain, except on Halloween itself, which was awful. Eventually I had to get a root canal for that particular tooth, but it was terrible. But it's one of those games I'd like to give a shot to at some point. I think it's an interesting like take on the like horror RPG sort of thing. Like basically, I think my understanding of it, like Squaresoft saw Resident Evil and was like, that is cool. We want to do our sort of take on that, which at the time, of course, had to be RPG based. But having played none of it, so I don't know. Of course, the Price is Right music is on there. How am I? Wait, can I throw it and then go? Maybe that's the key. Apparently, the only death block is actually really far below. That's interesting. It was more just to demonstrate the like depth of music there. And some people like to port meme music. The Gummy Bear song I heard in a hack relatively recently. I'm a gummy bear. It briefly made me wonder if I was supposed to take that game seriously. And the answer was still yes, but... what was the other one? I came across recently Hooded Edge ported the Big Chunga song because someone needs to, and Hooded Edge definitely likes to port meme songs and Toho things. Okay, I gotta think about this harder. Because clearly what I'm trying to do, where I punt it and then land on it, is not working. Okay. I'm gonna wait a cycle. So I want to jump on the eyes. There we go. That's the kind of thing I can accomplish. It might be possible to do it in one go. I don't know. Not possible for me to do it in one go. Dang it. Music in it is awesome. The game is a nostalgia mind blower for how it is. It's new to you and it's a fun feeling. Yeah, excellent. You must find a way to find this song on the internet. It's not uncommon for hacks to have like a music listing. Like if I get to the credits, then I will be able to tell you. I have a good chance of telling you what it is because I'm about 10 levels in. So it's probably. Oh god. Okay, so that's how that's gonna go. But there's also like a Shazam for SMW stuff. Gal named D the Fourth made a Shazam for SMW. Also, I guess Line Printer also made her version, which was kind of cool. There's 2 different versions out there. Hey, you get in there. I get the feeling I need him to jump. I need him to jump. But not when I jump. And then I need to control my jump so that I can actually get over it. That wasn't part of the plan, but okay, we can live with it. Alright, I'm feeling that Mario... I've had enough Mario. I need a new character. See if this breaks everything forever. Nope. We get to be Tails. Not sure it's going to make me play any better, but you know. Boosts my morale. And, you know, demonstrates cool tech stuff, because I like cool tech stuff. Like how stuff like this naturally evolves and grows, yeah. It's a nice thing about some tracks. Don't rest on their laurels. Or you're talking about the gameplay itself. Because you'd hope that after about 10 of these, that Lush would have a pretty good idea of what he wants to do. Said you need to react to immediately and go across. That one narrow strip of blue caused me so much problems. Oh, the hacking community, yeah. No, this stuff is actually pretty impressive. If you compare even Mario World of 2015 to now, it's changed so drastically. Some of the hacks are insanely, ridiculously beautiful compared to the very vanilla stuff back even then. Like, just think about how, like, was it last? What did it come out last year? Or did it come out this year? The Boogeyman's Luminescent is an absolutely beautiful Kaizo hack. He put a lot of effort into both the aesthetics and the the gameplay, the ASM, the music. Like, dude put so much work into that hack. It is an absolute masterpiece. One of those I'd like to play at some point sorts of hacks. Need to be better, though. Probably would have been a smart one to go for here. Ah, there we go. It works on an SNES. Insane what's going on with these guys. The work on an SNES isn't as hard as you think. Like, if you understand what you're trying to do with the SNES, as long as you stick within the certain limitations, it's not that bad. But that is not the easiest of things. Most of the previous incompatibilities happened because of bad sound drivers, actually. People didn't understand how the echo buffer worked properly on the SNES and believed the implementation in ZSNES was correct, which it wasn't. Disco Shell? Disco Shell. But how do I get up there? I can land on him, and then I have the shell. Can I shell jump off of that? I feel like that's the only obvious solution, is to shell jump off of that. Look around, the stuff more impressive and stuff that pretends to look like a retro game. Still enjoy them, that's the truth. It's true. It takes a lot of work to do it well, but not too many games actually put the work in. Shovel Knight put a lot of work into that, and also... Yeah, that's totally what it wants me to do, and I'm not very good at that. You have to win the game. Or super win the game, I think it's called. To put a lot of work into its CRT filter, like a ridiculous amount. Probably should have put more work into other parts of it, but that game also has a bunch of bangers in it. Comes back to how I shell jump wrong. What good CRT filters would be. Nice, yeah, it would be good. How you doing, Tara? Have I seen Infernax? Is that related to Bugsnax? I have no idea. I don't believe I don't believe I have. It sounds like a Pokemon. I don't think it's a Pokemon. Not bad. Excellent. Wait, so to write an LCD filter that looks good? Like you want to emulate an LCD? Not sure that's going to work out so well. I mean... Infernax is awesome. That's a good sign. What is an Infernax? Yeah, my second guess would be a Pokemon. Nope, it's a game, huh? Great knight who returns to his homeland plagued by stuff. Oh, he's definitely... Holy shit! They're definitely going for gore there. First thing I see is a dude, like, belting another dude in the face and his eyeballs exploding. Old school LCDs look kind of bad. I mean, I think LCDs were kind of crap until, what, like 2010? Like, I don't want to give Apple too much credit, but like Retina displays, I think were game changers. I've got to get that, like, just the peak of my jump. And for an extreme win. Once I get finished with The Secret of Monkey Island, moderating Super Marissa World, and beating this, and Zelda 2, and Extra Mario Bros, which I still need to beat at some point. Like, the list of things I have partially completed is ridiculous. Sitting in my Discord somewhere, I need to look at it again. I think I added a couple things last night. I'm like, oh yeah, Dark Forces. I partially completed that. That's a game I could see completing. Throw it in the list. Moderating Super Marissa World. Yeah, I'll probably get back to that. Since Cal Rossi got back to me. We'll be doing Monkey... Oh, come on! Monkey Island on Saturday, and I'll start sometime between like 8 and 10. I can't promise more than that. But that's roughly when that will begin, and I'll be playing that on the Windows 98 machine. I should probably take a picture of the Windows 98 machine, put it on Twitter or something. We're celebrating Monkey Island May, a thing that, as far as I know, only Author Blues does. Which, yeah, still could be cool. Finally past that. Alright. I'm going to get on this, and it's going to fall immediately, and I'm going to need to not jump into the rapidly vibrating song. It's not going to fall immediately. That was not what I was expecting. I don't see a rope. Speaking of eyeballs exploding, though, Vernex has nice gore. That's exactly what I was saying. That's like the thing I saw when I Googled it and loaded up the Steam page. There's a graphics and, like, I jump forward and dude's eyeballs exploding. That's exactly what I saw. That is nifty. I do enjoy some good gore. But want Final Fantasy IX to go on sale? On Steam? Do they even have it on, like, Steam? Or PS, or the PS Store or something? Ah. Okay, I gotta be more careful about my jumps. Yep, PS5, gotcha. Ooh, it's the key. See, that's what I expected to happen. Nope. Ever played 9? Should you? I think 9 has a lot of cool stuff going on for it. I find like some of the weapon leveling up stuff to be not my bag. It's got a cool plot though. Some really cool characters. I'd say it's worth it if you like RPGs, JRPGs. 7 and 8 are on sale, but not 9. It might be one of those things where it only ever goes on sale like once in a blue moon. If you're willing to go sketch, sometimes you can find like some of the various like random key seller type websites having better discounts. That's not the way. Why am I playing a Nightmare Cafe? Because I couldn't come up with a better thing to do. I mean, I probably should do more Marissa World, but I wasn't quite in the mood for every level being an ice level. I was kind of in the mood for something Kaizo adjacent, because I haven't played anything Kaizo adjacent in a while. And this was the highest rated Nightmare Cafe I could find, and I'm just like, yeah, why not? I like the themes of 9 a ton. Oh. Haven't moderated everything. I did grab about 3 things from the queue, and I think all of them, unfortunately, are going to get rejected. But they're not bad, and it's just, well, at least one of the rejection should be relatively short, if nothing else. I'll have to spend a lot of time writing, which is the one good thing about that. But at least I'll be able to clear a little bit of the queue tomorrow. Sort of the whole point of that. I just play some Mario World. I haven't played Mario World in a while. Like, it's been a week. Closer. Didn't want to grab it, I wanted to hit it. I'm not certain if I'm bad or there's just random difficulty spikes in this. You know, I kind of want to do this in a really dumb way. What if I can pull it off? Like the theme of 9 a lot. It's practically the last Final Fantasy game. Everything after that was boots and guns and stuff. Got it in the PS1 at your local store. Video store. Nice. Oh, yesterday even. Dang, that's even nicer. But yeah, on the list of things to do tomorrow is compile the notes I already have for Marissa World so I don't end up recovering old ground. It's been on my list for like forever. And tomorrow I'm going to get that and some of the QLDC stuff done. There we go. That's not the smart way of doing it, but it's the way I wanted to do it. I have no idea what just happened. I'm not going to question it. Ooh, okay. I gotta be a little more careful about that corner. But just want something chill. This is pretty chill. Link Dead played most of Marissa Adventure World and found that there's an exit you can't get. Really? I knew he was playing it, and I asked a while ago about if he was interested in taking on the moderation for it, but I never got a response. I assume the answer was no. Frankly speaking, I would be happy to be done with that. I'm gonna guess... Oh. That wasn't what I was expecting at all. Is that a standable platform? It's a green bean. I fucking hate green beans. Moon the Anti-RPG? No, I have not. I've heard of that one. I want to say I saw a bit of it in a GDQ or two ago. It looked kind of cool. The aesthetic is bizarre. Like, really bizarre. But it seemed like it was kind of a cool game. Dang it. People make original SNES games that work on hardware? Occasionally. I'll be honest, I don't know too much about any SNES homebrew. NES homebrew is fairly common, in part because like the NES is easier to understand, but it's usually limited to the domain of like single screen things, which isn't good or bad, it just is. Fuck's sake. So good, very acid trip vaporware. I was thinking modern art when I saw it in GDQ. I want to say like impressionist is what I recall from that. I might be thinking of the wrong thing here, I'll be honest. There we go. 1 sec. Of course, it's level where I instantly die if I don't move and I want to do something. NES is easier to understand if you don't look too into in-depth in mappers. Yeah, if you stick with like NROM, your life is pretty easy. Or MMC3. Always use MMC3 if you don't know what you want to do and you need a mapper. MMC5, overkill. MMC2, not as cool. MMC3, it's good. It's how they made Mario 3. It's a good way to go. I think I want to jump off this thing. There we go. Oh, of course. Oh, I definitely need to make a longer jump with that first one. Jump, let go, jump grab, there we go. Like, do you play games other people don't on Twitch? I mean, people have played this on Twitch, certainly. I want to say, like, Juz is beating this. Try your luck! I'm pretty sad about that. Oh, ah! MC5 feature set is absurd? Yeah. No, it's often overkill for anything people want to do homebrew-wise, is what I understand. Pretty much everything I understand about that sort of thing comes from Fiskbit. He truly loves the NES. Like a child, or something. Hooray, Kaizo block. I thought this was too easy. Does I need to go further out? Just relax my hands. There we go. This is a ridiculous platform. Guess I need to, like, hit it at its peak? And then enter it on the peak as well. I do not like this particular obstacle for some reason. Nice, it gives me a spot to stand while I'm trying to figure out what I want to do, though. Nope. You can't relax there. You gotta keep going. Sort of a bank around it. Oh, come on. There we go. Oh no. How? Oh, that's not good. I'm racing the thing, but I also need to keep my momentum higher. Oh, maybe that's it. I actually aren't racing the thing. I actually need to have it at a certain point so I can jump. Okay, that didn't work. You can monitor the state of the PPU by what it reads and how much and calculate at certain points. No. Send different data, create vertical split screens, and have 8x8s. Yes. It's a ridiculous... Like, when you actually get into, like, mappers on the NES, it's kind of absurd just how much you needed to do to get a bunch of the graphical effects we kind of take for granted on that machine. The SNES doesn't have nearly as much stuff going on by way of comparison. Even things like, the Super Effects chip seem pretty tame in some ways. Wait, do I still need... No, I think I can just do this with a very careful jump. I think the split screen thing, the way you're describing it, might have been like an MMC2 feature as well. I think it's used for Punch-Out. Super Punch-Out? One of the Punch-Outs. For a few of the scenes. Just being able to swap out like the tiles you're interested in based upon sort of where you are on the screen and what blank tiles you've mapped in is really kind of clever. Regular Punch-Out Supers on Super, thank you. Too close to the wall. I've never actually played any of the Punch-Out games. Like, most of my memories of Punch-Out really originate from I Want to Be the Guy. Where you have to beat up Mike Tyson as one of the 4 or 3 or 6 bosses? There we go. One of the number of bosses. Oh, Mario Galaxy music. Guess that's another thing I could have done is switch to Galaxy, though. Like I said, actually I can't switch to Galaxy. I'm set up for VGA and I often have to reset OBS for that sort of thing. Oh, that's Deathwater. Big fan of Mode 7. It does good things. Punch-Out was used a special number of tiles in the background to swap CHR banks. Yep. For background to sprites. MMC4 was also like that. I want to say MMC4 and MMC2 were like used in almost no games though. Way too peaceful for this level? Yeah. I think it's because it's just a water level. But any area in Mario Galaxy that uses this is basically like there's nothing that's going to aggress you. It's just going to be chill. Hey, one shot. Could have one-shot that if I was paying more attention to what was going on. The difficulty of these rooms is pretty dang random. Okay, I want to get on the dolphin. And then off the dolphin. I want to get on the dolphin when it's way higher up in the air, is what I just learned. That was weird. I can't bounce. I have to jump off him while he's descending. Okay. There we go. Gateway Galaxy and cutscenes? I believe so. That's why I'm saying, like, where it is in Mario Galaxy, it's all very peaceful. Like, nothing is going to aggress you in cutscenes. Nothing is going to aggress you there. Opinion on Mario Sunshine? I like Mario Sunshine as a speed game and a bingo game. I think it is absolutely fantastic for bingo. I even watched, actually watched like 2 bingo, 2 rounds of Mario Sunshine bingo today. It is utterly fantastic for that. In part because of the way its level graph is kind of laid out. It's weird. I have an idea how to cheese this, but I don't think it actually works. Ah. Bingo? So yeah, when people on Twitch want to play old video games but don't want to play exactly the same thing over and over, sometimes what they'll do is they'll play a bingo against somebody. So in this case, the sort of game that Super Mario Sunshine people like to play is sorted versions of like Lockout Bingo. So there'll be a bunch of goals on the card. So something like collect 5 red coin stars or shines is something on there. I can guarantee that's on there, or often on there. Some number of red coin shines. And then once you click that, no one else can click it. So, but at the same time, you know, the other person is also working towards random goals. And so if you spend too much time getting red star coins and not enough time, or red coin stars, and not enough time doing things that get you progression, or possibly blue coins in general, or doing other random tasks that are weird, like 100 coin shines in certain levels, collecting certain combinations of things between worlds, specific weird ways of getting blue coins, like enemy blue coins, or bluebird blue coins. They have a bunch of weird ones on there, like go into like 9 pipes and collect shines from that pipe. And so that's often like things that are in Pinata Village, and up the pipes, Serena. You know, I could see the whole screen. I don't know why I panicked. So, you should play it. Haven't played Sunshine yet. You shouldn't play it a lot for people like it. See, it's dope. It's kind of like Connect 4, but you're fighting for spaces. Yeah, so oftentimes, though, they're playing for, like, getting 13 total, or row control, or lockout. They have a lot of weird formats. In their most recent tournament, I think people get to pick the formats as part of, like, the gimmick. So oftentimes it's first to 13. Sometimes it's who can control a row, which can often mean strange things. So first to 3 in a given row, and then you need 3 rows to win. There's like a nemesis thing where you start at what, like, your first goal determines which side of the card you start on. You have to kind of like build towers up into the other guy's side of the card. Like, they've come up with a lot of really bizarre gameplay for that. Hey, it was almost like a one-shot. Would I play the game, though? Absolutely fucking not. That game is terrible. There's parts that are fun, but the difficulty distribution and the fact that you don't get to kind of pick and choose, unlike, say, 64, makes that game completely unfun to me as a player. I love watching it. I might even like bingoing it in theory, but I do not want to play it to completion ever again. Oh, hey, Battletoads music. But yeah, you got the gist of it. Fighting for spaces with challenges. And sometimes the challenges are really straightforward, like, have 15 lives. How am I gonna get up there? Battletoads and Double Dragon has so much good music. There we go, that's how you do it. You want to play as Mario the Italian sanitation worker. Fair point. Okay, I think I see what the game wants me to do here, but better. No. I also think, like, if I did want to speedrun a game, it wouldn't be that, because you have to spend, like, the first 5 minutes of the game watching an extended cutscene, and they're not going to cut it out, because that very first shine is gameplay, even if it is, like, 30 seconds of gameplay. Like, I thought Mario 64's intro part was irritating. It's got nothing on Sunshine's. Technically, Mario retired from plumbing. When did that happen? I feel like he still plumbs occasionally. You know, after that room, you think I would have learned a thing. Oh, you bastard. I even thought this is too easy. That jump's gonna be easy. I gotta jump back. Or not that. Or do something different. A regular jump. I think that's just enough. The heck's that? Mario retired? An actual thing. Huh. That is so strange. Latest seen plumbing in 2021's Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury. What is with Nintendo not making a third-person game control for Mario for 64 on a port like that? Oh, what's up, Matt? How you doing? If you've never tried the PC port of Mario 64, is legit awesome. It's a bit weird not having slowdown in certain places if you add in this 60 frames per second patch, but it does work. Ah. I'm trying to avoid a Kaizo block. It is not working. What is my... Like, is there only one? Like, just need to change my angle? Is that all there is to it? But... C. Nope. Fly up. Not far enough. Man, this track... It's a fun game, though the problem is if you play as the Battletoads, you're going to eventually get to a point where you can't really proceed all that well. Which is just sad. I don't know what the sign was about. That was easy. Okay, I think I see it. I get on this. Hit the P switch. No, I don't see what I'm supposed to do yet. Mario's 60 frames per second Mario 64 PC thing made you realize frame rates matters. Oh, they matter so much. Where am I supposed to land? Oh, that's how I'm supposed to do it. That was a lot easier. Hey Yoshi, don't eat that. How about I just ignore Yoshi? There we go. Bye, Yoshi. Enjoy your fate. As of March 2018, the Japanese profile was updated that Mario was still a plumber. Strange, strange world we live in. I'm thinking, job market will do that. Well, but plumbing was always pretty lucrative, honestly. Like, you could do a lot worse than being a plumber in this day and age. Like, it's just one of those things that's true, is people still need to get their pipes cleared. One of those jobs that's going to exist forever. Ah. I've got to land on it somehow. Hey, that worked. Nope. Okay. Oh, come on. And your plumbing done too, if you know what you mean. Yeah, I was trying to avoid the innuendo thing and realized it was completely impossible. First time you played San Andreas at 60 FPS, it melted your face off? Damn. But 6 FPS? Oh, I just realized what you wrote. Oh, that's funny. 6 FPS would definitely... I don't know if that'd be face melting, but it would certainly be something. Alright, there's clearly a plan here. Not sure what it is, but there's clearly a plan here. I need to do something different than what I've been doing. That's close, alright. Hang out on the left. Then walk right into that. That's definitely it. What's up, Board? How you doing? Playing some Nightmare Cafe because I ran out of all the other things I meant to do today. I don't feel like booting up another machine or playing Dark Forces right now. I suppose Galaxy could have been fun, but again, the reality of my splitter situation is one that's kind of painful. Not sure why it is, but that one splitter doesn't like me all the time. Good, I'm doing good. You know, playing some Kaizo, did some moderation earlier. Life's pretty good. Oh, it's one of those thwomps. Oh, it's one of those thwomps. Just started chat hacks and have nothing. That's a fair point. Ah. What's up? Yeah. Like I said, not too much. Doing well. How you doing, Matt? I feel like you asked me that about 5 minutes ago, but things are going well, you know? Played some Star Wars yesterday. Kind of happy. You know, honestly, if I run out of weird ideas and beat this, I might play a Yoda story, who knows? So, or we'll do chat hacks. Maybe we should see if the most recent, or SMW Central Presents thing, why in the world? This is mildly irritating. Let's see if SMW Presents supports, if it's SA1 or not. If it's not SA1, we could do some chat hacking on that. I guess that could be kind of funny. Since it finally came out, like this week. After a tumultuous development cycle. As happens sometimes. I definitely have to budget some time this month for a chat hack, since we didn't do one in April, since I was busy being trolled by questionable things. It's not SA1? Alright. That could be fun then. Like chat hacks that. Might help find some bugs too. Ah. What's up, Blue Ribbon? Yeah, Kaizo. My goal today was to bring down the queue size a bit, so I played like 3 short hacks that have been sitting in the queue, all of which will probably get rejected, which is a bit of a drag. One of which is pretty easy to reject, honestly. It was basically, I could tell exactly what level numbers every level was. But it's curious to see Malo. Alright. There we go. Malo is Glitch Cat's cat, not Malo from Super Mario World, though he is named after the cloud from Super Mario World. There we go. But yeah, I've been watching more Kaizo recently. Way too many people like aiming for the Chambo world record, things like that. And I'm like, I need to get back into some Kaizo swing of things since I ran out of stuff to do. I also tested a hack, someone said to me, since I rejected their prior one. I found some minor issues, but honestly, it's adequate for what it is. So I'll be able to tell them that, which is nice. Should have played the troll hack from last year to apparently increase the size of the queue. Tempting. So yeah, what's going on there, I suppose I should explain for the, like, maybe one or two people who don't understand what's going on, is I have the system rigged up where I've got my computer hooked up to the SD to SNES, which has a USB port on it. And I can mess with RAM and other parts of the game itself. And what we're doing essentially is overwriting the character sprite as it exists in memory. When Super Mario World starts up, it decompresses Mario's sprite to a specific place in memory. If you replace that and the palette, you can change the sprites out at will. It mostly works. There's some patches that break it. There's sometimes it doesn't work because of other reasons. Sometimes it turns into missing no, and I have no idea why. But it's working now, so I'm okay with that. Open really yeah, that one's been in there a while. Fawful has that one. I'm still not quite certain why it's taken so long, but that's between Fawful and the hack. Hope Fawf's doing well. I haven't heard from him in a while. Hack. But yeah, a lot of the random stuff I built mostly for the sake. In fact, switch that out. Sometimes Pat changes the berry tiles. That's because they're in that entire region. Let's go back to 13. Yeah, 13. That's the right one. Even though it slowly is going to scroll to the end, hopefully. Going to be honest, I don't usually turn that on midway through the stream. It'll probably stop scrolling at some point. Variations on a theme. It'll probably scroll faster if someone ever types something in chat. Maybe I should do that to get it to stop scrolling. That's what I get for basing it off my other code. Yeah, the berry tiles thing only, I think, happens with Boone. Suddenly realized I didn't have a plan there. It's almost caught up. I gotta go way faster there is what I think I just learned. Way fast. Hey, I can jump off that. Yeah, I have an awful lot of overlays, and I just keep them hidden unless I actually need to use them, including one that I never used more than once. I made a demo overlay like a million years ago that didn't quite work out the way I wanted it to. It looked okay. It had some properties that were nice, but it was not good enough, so. When I did some focus group testing, people really liked this one, or variants upon this one as opposed to the other one. So, stuck with it. Guess the other thing again is I'm excited. I'm gonna play some Monkey Island on Saturday. One of those request a game things. Karasi requested it a couple weeks ago, and we're gonna do that now. See? Ads work too. I finally got around to implementing the sellout. Finally got around to getting that to be all automated. I came up with a very clever way of doing it, which meant I didn't have to put too much work into it. There is a convenient Python package that you can get to connect to the WebSocket server that OBS can expose, which is convenient, to make changes of almost any type. I'm kind of tempted to make like a thing that lets me change volume on the fly, given what a pain that is, but I probably won't. But basically, it looks at the scenes that exist, it looks at the current scene and says, is there a scene that has plus ads? Okay, turn it to that. And then it schedules a function to be called 5 minutes in the future that turns it back. It was incredibly straightforward once I finished like thinking about how to implement it and just implementing it. So we got ads. Ads for a minute. You can still buy new ads, by the way. Those still exist. I cleaned up that code a little bit too. Realized all our ads have too many pixels. Did you make them the wrong size? I was aiming for the standard was it leaderboard size? I don't know. They're standard ad sizes. And so I picked the biggest reasonable one that was sort of still Web 1.0-y. Oh boy, I love this one. Ack. Why does he make it so you only die in the water after you fall all the way down the water? Like, I think that would have irked me enough. I might have sent it back. I think like a monitor from this period would be like 400 by 600 or something. No. It would be 640 by 480 would basically be the smallest resolution to be surfing the web on. 800 by 600 was probably a lot more common, and in fact, that's the resolution I run on the Squiggle box. The most common ad size would be like the snoot.org one, I think. But the like they fluctuated between it. But the thing is that they're still pretty narrow. Is the weirdest thing about it. Like 90 pixels is not very many vertical pixels to be working in. Whereas the other ones, I want to say the other standard size I think was like 78 pixels. So like the big change is in width, not in height. And width has always been less of a problem on web pages than height when it came to ads. Dang it. Yeah, and speaking of the Squiggle box, I've gone and gotten myself, or at least ordered, a powered splitter for VGA, and we're going to see how well that works. These sorts of things aren't meant for like game playing, and so I'm a little bit worried about latency and or noise, so we'll see if it makes it any better. But I was messing with the color stuff and came to the conclusion that I cannot get quite as good color stuff with unpowered splitters. Hey, one shot. As with this video. Hey! Oh. It was more of a, I'm curious how expensive it would be, and then I realized it was 20 bucks and said, fuck it, why not? Worst comes to worst. If it sucks, it sucks. So. I'll get that tomorrow and I'll play with it a bit before Monkey Island on Saturday. And or other monkeying around. Why can't I land on that block? I'm always looking at where the thing is going to land. Around the world. Oh no. At some point I should add like a way to add new tiny buttons to the left-hand side. I do miss the buttons. The buttons were a lot of fun on the web. I made this listening to Winamp. I made this webpage with Notepad. Best viewed with eyeballs. Etc. And it does retain its memory. It knows what the last ad it saw was. And I got on it too early. Well, that's not salvageable. Ah! Not the kind of regrab you want. Now, the thing that kind of irks me about resolutions and whatnot is we still don't have that much vertical resolution. Like, horizontal keeps going up. Vertical doesn't seem to be growing nearly as quick. So, one of those things. I always feel it like whenever a website's like, I want to use all this vertical space to show you a menu or something. Like, no, don't use vertical space. I need that. There's only so much. Horizontal space. I have so much horizontal space. There we go. This seems... Oh, I understand the difficulty now. I very much understand the difficulty now. It was still pretty easy. Way too late. Gotta catch that fuzzy. 900. Oh, God. That'd be awful. 900 by 60. Alright, so actually, I was trying to render a thing for work. Because I needed to view this. I needed to visualize a directed graph. Thankfully, acyclic. But still a directed graph nonetheless. And I busted out my standard... Oh, no. Oh, yeah! Graph drawing package, which I'd have to look up what it's called. I think it's called DOT. It goes back to, like, IBM days. And it will not render a PNG that is of the size of my graph. What am I supposed to do there? Holy shit, I gotta get way higher up. It was like, no, I can't handle sizes greater than 65,000 and change. Good luck. Looked it up on Stack Overflow. Switched to SVG. Life was better until I realized I was graphing the wrong things and none of what I did made sense. So, outdated modernized ability to tile 90 degrees. To give vertical height, but it's a pain to turn on. Surprised it's not more common. Interesting. Oh, tilt. Tilt. I was like, tile. I'm still in that Windows 98 mode, where tile means a thing that is actually usable. So. But yeah. Tilt, huh. I did come up with like a weird Twitch point idea at some point that I might end up implementing, though I'll have to see how difficult it is. My projector supports doing various transformations to the screen, like mirror and upside down. Because if you mount a projector, you might want to mount it on the ceiling, in which case it needs to be upside down, or you might want to mount it such that it's projecting on the back of a surface, so it needs to be mirrored. And my thought was that would be ridiculous to turn on mid-gameplay. Oh, there we go. I love one-tile jumps with springboards. I think all I'd really need for it to make it work would be something like an IR receiver. How am I supposed to do that jump? Oh, I bounce out and bounce back in. Okay, I see it. I think I see it. The thing is, compared to like more conventional Kaizo, I get such an amazing little bit of endorphin rush just by beating every single little room. Also lost how many rooms I've been. I wonder how many rooms I'm into this, actually, now that I think about it. IR Morton receiver. It's theoretically possible. That's what the upper one's for, to fuck you over if you try to do it that way. Trying to make an ad from a huge image. It's not going well. I'm not surprised. More approachable because of the tiny pieces, yeah. Like, you only need to master, like, 1 or 2 bits of trickery here per level. And in general, you can take a nice breather between. But speaking of ads, indeed. So glad I made that mostly less obnoxious for my message bus. There we go. Yep, I automated it yesterday. I was in a mood to do some dev work, and I'm like, oh, I can do the one-way pretty easily. Here goes nothing. And then I spent a couple more minutes, I'm like, oh, yeah, putting it back's pretty easy, too. And in fact, if you do more than one of them at a time, it stacks properly, too. At least I think it does. I kind of wandered off while testing it, because it took 10 minutes to test. But it looked like it did the right thing. I think that buying an ad now that ads aren't permanent should briefly show the ads. Turn on ads to show the new one. That's not a bad idea, actually. Yeah, I like that. I might do that. Because it's not that hard to implement. Oh! Especially now it's automated. I was thinking about just making that sad bot responsible for all of that set of things, because it makes it a lot easier for me to not have to manage it. I need to change how... I had no idea what I was doing, I just mashed Y a lot. How I manage certain parts of the ad stuff. I'm not sure what to do there. But also ad buying is rare enough that I'm not too worried about it for the time being. There we go. Do a yump. I did one earlier, actually. There was a level that didn't require it, and I did it anyway. Oh, I gotta go a lot faster. I was like, I want to do a yump, so I'm gonna do a yump. It was cute. I just had to jump on like 2 Koopas, and then I was supposed to like intercept the thing midair and land in the right spot. And I'm like, nah, I'm just gonna let it hit the ground, and then I'm gonna jump off the P-switch. Swaggier. It's a good way to go. Ah. Oh, way late. Up. Yeah, I should add that to the list of things to do. Like, I feel like I'm near the end here. Bastard! Okay, maybe I can't just short-circuit it. Actually... I guess that also is pretty easy as long as you're just focusing. Ah! Oh, I might be able to save this. Nope, I cannot save this. You know, I'm so used to trying to grab a net at the beginning of this, I just held up and kind of hoped. You know, I think the right way to do this is just to jump and pray. Close. Maybe I hold B when I jump. It's close. It's really close. Okay, don't do that. I need to land first. Quick land. Actually, slow land. No, got a quick land. Nope, got a slow land. It's weird, landing... I need the momentum. I don't have the momentum, I can't pull that off. I don't know if you can first cycle this. Oh, you can first cycle it. There you go. It wasn't that hard. Okay. Oh. Spin jump. When you do most of the things right. Oh god, I'm gonna have to do that better. And the music went. It's spooky, but is it worth it? I don't think so. Oh, you gotta have a control jump there too, okay? It's like this room is definitely designed to be my weakness for this sort of thing. And there it goes. That wasn't that hard. Oh. What? Power Rangers! Clearly what we need here. Go, go, Power Rangers! Run. Oh. Speaking of weird shit that's been ported on SMW Central. Well, what if I can do it without that? Power Rangers. It's an amazing, amazing series when you consider what it comes from. What? I hit it. It was spinning. It's also got glasses, I think. He's supposed to be a nerd boo. It's a bit like being a weeaboo, but different. Get memory to swim? What? Ready to swim. What? Give up. Give up, I think? It's in red text. It's impossible to read. And that was it. Nightmare Cafe 9 by Lush50. I thought 101 rooms would take longer, but here we are. Oh, wake up. Okay. I could not read that between it being red text on black and moving at the speed of whatever. Surprised there haven't been more Power Ranger Sentai games. I imagine in Japan there's a lot more just because, like, there are more series of that type. Like, you actually have the Sentai games. You have Kamen Rider and all that. There's a lot of people involved in this. Like Black Sabbath and Dragonfire and Brutal Pode. And Fail Sandwich. Sandwich. Harvest Fox. There's a lot of names I haven't seen in here. I actually don't know what the title of this area was, but I'm gonna guess it's graphics because I see Roboto's on Power in here. And Gamma V. Oh, thank you for the GGs. The new Kamen Rider game that looks good. Oh, nifty. Yeah, I could believe like their fighting game would be great for that sort of thing. Just get like a lot of series. I'm gonna guess ASM because Russian Man is here in Tattletale. Maybe. Or maybe this is music because Hooded Edge. It's gotta be music because Hooded Edge is here. That's gotta be it. No, there weren't that many tracks in this. I have no idea what this category is because I got looked down a chat. Bevan. There's Daizo. Samantha and Tornado. Chios. It's a fun name to say. Booze Wash. And we keep walking as if there's something to actually accomplish over here. Oh, a special thanks to Basalt and May86. I do not know either of these people, but good for them. Not a big fan of horizontal credits. I understand why people do them. Because they're relatively easy to make compared to vertical credits and look a lot better than the default, or at least look more original than simply editing the default Mario scroller, but I still don't like them that much. Thank you for playing my game. And we beat it. Alright. Well, that was a lot of things we did. It's already it's almost 3:30. I'm thinking, is there anything I could do that would fulfill the amount of time I feel I have left today? I don't think there really is. It's so much fun to say, you know. Thank you for playing my game. It's definitely the best, like, thank you I've heard in any video game. I always thought that if I made a decent hack, I'd want to record myself saying that and include it as a sample. You don't know, maybe there's better ones? It's possible. It's possible. But I enjoy it. I think it's a very appropriate thing for Mario. Alright. Let's take a look. He was playing video games. Maybe we'll raid someone new. I haven't raided some new people in a while. We have the convenient default in the event that we do not. Oh, we're gonna there's things to fill the remaining 30 minutes? Yeah. Like, I've done some moderations. I did a test for someone's hack. I think that was mostly fine. I have to double check my notes. I've got, what, 60 or 30 odd markers in the stream, but I think they're mostly for, like, the third hack. And then this. So I beat four hacks this evening, all of which were fairly short, but sorry, 5 hacks. I beat 5 hacks this evening. So, it's a thing. It's done. I think I'm okay with that. Since we're doing Kaizo, and this fellow is playing Kaizo, let's see. Take a quick look at something here. God, I hate this ad so much. Yeah, I'm gonna raid this fellow. Steelbeard. Assuming why'd you do that? I don't ever want to go to that view. But I'll be back probably tomorrow. I'll do some of the preliminary things I need to do for the moderation stuff and maybe come back with Marissa World. And then on Saturday, I'll be back to do the Monkey Island thing. I'm excited about that. And Sunday, I guess I'll be back for Final Fantasy 7. Still got to beat up that Emerald weapon. I don't have a good plan yet. So, but yeah. Anyway, thank y'all for watching. It's been lovely. And yeah, I will see y'all later. Have a good rest of your day. Good sleep. I don't have a good raid message, unfortunately. Always just can't wait for Monkey Island. I can't either. It's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be fun. So just use a good high emote. I'm a big fan of those. And yeah, I'm gonna push the button now. Later. That's a decent raid message.